What is going on, you guys? Back here with another video. Big Jake here. Today we're going to be talking about the stories of the Davis Horton house. It is located in San Diego, California, near downtown San Diego. Today we're going to be talking about the haunting stories of this location. I've been there only one time. I would love to go back. I've had a very nice experience. I really recommend you go to this place if you're ever in San Diego. If you are in San Diego, I would recommend you go stop by and check out this location. If you're into paranormal activity or you like hearing stories of old stuff, hearing stories of ghost stories, then this is the place for you. But today in the next clip, we're going to be talking about the haunting stories of the Davis Horton house. We'll be talking about that story in the next clip. Peace. So guys, there's one house, many spirits. One of the spirits' name is William Heath Davis. The second one is Lohman. The third one is George Dale. The fourth one is Edward Lonza. The fifth one is Alonzo Horton and his wife Sarah. And Anna Shepard was a nurse at this location. This house has 8 main areas of the house. One of them is the military hallway. The second one is the parlor. The third one is the study room. The fourth one is the hospital room. The fifth one is the Horton bedroom. The sixth one is the upstairs hallway, and the seventh one is the children's bedroom. And it has 2 floors. There is the kitchen, the sewing room, and downstairs they just made a exhibit gallery, which will be getting demolished very soon. And they have a parlor, a museum store, a military hallway. They have a dining room. That's all on the first floor. The second floor, they have a study room, a Victorian bathroom, children's room, and Horton's bedroom. And they have a hospital room, and then that's all on the second floor. And in the third clip, I'll be posting all the paranormal stories of each room. I won't explain all the stories of this place because that will take forever, but I will be telling you guys some of the stories. I do have a brochure here from the location, and these are all the stories of this place. So if you see me like looking away, I am reading this because I won't be able to memorize all this by memory. So I would have to look at this in order to read the story to you guys. But I will be telling you all the ghost stories, and each area has paranormal activity, and each room has stories behind behind everything. So in the next clip, I'll be telling you guys the story of the place. Peace. So right now, guys, we're going to be talking about the stories, the ghost stories behind all these each of these rooms at this location. At the end of the video, or in between the videos of the clips, I'll try posting pictures of this location. I did take a couple of pictures. I'll try to post those pictures in this video. But in the military hallway, the military connection to the house can be seen in the army yellow paint on the outside of the Davis Horton house. Today, the soldiers were sustained in San Diego because of the concern that civil unrest would break out here due to rising tensions prior to the Civil War. 2 notable soldiers who lived here were John Bankhead, Mac Gruder, who fought for the Confederacy, and National Lyons, who fought for the Union. Lyons was the first Union general to die during the Civil War. Many of the spirits guests claim to encounter are those of soldiers. Some say that see them wandering downstairs rooms, or hear their heavy boots following them upstairs. While working in the basement offices, staff and often hear footsteps pacing the hallway even when the house is empty. living visitors. So that's the story for the military hallway. And for the kitchen, here's the story for the kitchen. Many spirits of the children are believed to frequent the kitchen. Paranormal investigators have experienced an electronic voice phenomenon. A child named Jack and a guest claim to feel a tugging on their clothes. From time to time, toys are offered during the paranormal investigations, and spirits sometimes make their presence known by rolling car, a bouncing ball, or after investigators leave the room, dolls are found in different positions. So that's the story for the kitchen. The parlor is many of the spirits who visit the house are regularly found in the parlor. Guests report feeling cold spots, sensations of being watched, a heavy feeling in their chests, and rocking chairs moving by themselves. The room is set up for use in the 1860s. The portrait over the sofa is of a lady of Coronado. Across the bay, guests have said that they feel her eyes following them, as they claimed one of the mirrors in the parlor is connected to a vortex, which allows spirits to enter. Dr. Thomas Stockton seems to enjoy sitting in the platform rocker in the parlor. He has made his presence known through paranormal research tools. Additionally, he was the physician who stopped by when the house was used as First County Hospital. Maybe he's still checking on in his patients. So that's the story for the parlor. And here's this story for the study. The study has been recreated to look as it did when George Dale lived here, with artifacts belonging to the Lohman and Dale families. In the alcove, you can see makings of the infamous In-String Hooch production. George, who lived until 1977, has an appreciation for fast food and often requests electronically hamburgers, whiskey, and candy. He prefers Burger King and saltwater taffy, but only one kind with a licorice flavor in it. George's love of a classic music is evidenced by his collection of discs for Victrola, which has been known to turn itself on even in the midst of a large tour. Additionally, in the morning, his chair is frequently found turned around and facing the window. Guests have claimed to feel tapping on their shoulder in this room, and apparition has been seen in the window by several guests. Could it be George? So that's a story for the study room. The hospital. This room is a typical hospital where there was no operating room for amputations, no anesthesia, few medicines, just basic supportive care for seriously ill, dying patients, as it was in Anna. Items original to the house, including the ornate iron frame bed, surgical kit, and the medicine bottles, were found in an archaeological dig of the surrounding neighborhood. Guests have reported hearing objects move, orbs, and photos, and getting chills while in their room. So that's a story for the hospital room. This is the Horton bedroom. Alonzo Horton had 5 mansions in San Diego. However, this is the only one surviving. Horton residence. This room was used by Horton and Sarah Babe when they resided here, evidenced by the marble fireplace. Their only upgrade was Alonzo and visiting family on the East Coast. Ghost hunters have taken photos in this room showing many spirits, orbs, and even a photo many believe to be Sarah Babe's spirit sitting on the bed. One guest have claimed to have seen a specter staring back at her in the mirror. This is the upstairs hallway. The top of the stairs is the most frequent location for sighting of the mysterious woman in black. She has been photographed multiple times by guests, although she has been identified herself through paranormal research tools, appearing in her hairstyle and common to the 1860s. The lights in the upstairs hallway often turn on overnight without explanation. Guests often catch orbs and photographs, feeling dizzy, and hear sounds of movement. And the last one of the story is the children's room. While this room isn't set up for any particular child, there are several spirits of the children who lived here during the time it was used as a hospital and boarding house. Interestingly, the spirits seem to enjoy our more modern toy offerings and rarely interact with the items in this room. Many guests have reported a heavy feeling or being lightheaded while walking through the room. So those are the stories of the Davis Horton house. Like I said, that's all the stories of all the spirits that are in the house. The house is really amazing to check out. It is a museum, and you could book it to you could purchase tickets to do a paranormal investigation. Like I said in the previous video, if you are ever in San Diego or stop in San Diego, if you have or have not, I would recommend you to check out this place. It's very awesome. The house is very old, and it's just overall an amazing experience. The house is amazing. If you would like to check out the location, here it is. It's called the Davis Horton house. The address is right there. You can pause it if you can see it. I'll zoom in a little bit. Give me 1 second. And there you go. You can pause it to check it out. And yeah, so this is the brochure of the stories that I read to you. And these are the spirits at this location. See, one house, many spirits. You can pause it and you can read it if you want, if you can see that there in the video. But yeah, that's all the spirits in that house. In this picture, this is the top. This is the first floor. This is the first floor. This is the second floor, and all these are the stories of the spirits that once resided or still reside in this location. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the story of the Davis Horton house. Peace.